Hello and welcome back to Clarity Corner. To my subscribers and to anybody who's new and watching this, it's great to have you here. My name is Andrew Patterson and I was the first person to climb Table Mountain every single day for an entire year, which, to put into perspective, the altitude gain was the equivalent of doing 71 Mount Everest. But that didn't just happen by accident, and whenever I get asked how did I do that, the number one thing that always comes to my mind is gratitude. Now, we all hear gratitude, we hear people speaking about it, but not everybody understands what is gratitude and why is it so important. So hopefully I'm going to take you through a couple of examples of what's happened in my life and how I used it last year to help me become successful in my goal. Gratitude is a wonderful opportunity to get you to focus on what you have instead of what you don't have. By practicing gratitude, it also helps you become present, because it makes you think about where are you right now. It's not what you don't have, which is sitting in the future, and that can create a little bit of fear, some anxiety, and it also prevents you from, or helps you let go of some depression, because you're stuck in the past and what has happened and you're carrying that with you. So it's not always so easy to practice, and I was very fortunate as a youngster. I was given one of the two greatest gifts. Number one was my parents and the family that I was born into. They instilled in me from a very young age to be grateful for what I had. We didn't have a lot of money, and it was very easy as a young kid to focus on, like, my friends, and they had satellite TV and we didn't, and they had a lot of toys, I didn't. And I'll never forget driving down a road in Johannesburg in South Africa, and there was a man in a wheelchair, and he was obviously a sportsman, because he was pushing himself up and training in a really long hill in Waverley. And I mean, sweat is just dripping from his face. And I remember driving past him, and I must have been like 8 or 9 years old, and my mom looked at me and just said, "Do you see that? You have plenty to be grateful for, and look how much effort he's putting in." And it stuck with me to this day. The second gift that I was fortunate to have from a young age is I was born partially deaf in my left ear, and I went completely deaf at the age of 5 after I contracted the disease mumps, and it took the rest of my hearing. Now, you might be saying, well, why on earth is it a gift? Well, from such a small age, I obviously had to share with teachers and with kids that I was deaf in my left ear, because I don't necessarily always hear you, and I don't want you to be thinking that I'm being rude. Although, to be honest with you, I have used that in my advantage a couple of times and pretending that I haven't heard people, but that's another story. And so by telling people that, I noticed as a youngster, everyone kept focusing on the fact that I was deaf in my left ear, and my natural response became, but I'm just so grateful that I can hear in my right ear, because I could have very easily have lost both ears to that disease mumps. So that was the first thing from a young age, which was a personal experience which helped me to focus on what I have rather than what I don't have. But importantly, how did gratitude help me successfully climb a mountain every single day? Well, gratitude has been known to scientifically improve your immune system and your nervous system. Now, I didn't get sick, or seriously sick. I had a couple of sore throats, but I never got the flu. I didn't get any serious injuries, and I seriously believe that it is directly linked to the fact that before every single climb that I did, I actually took the time to be grateful for exactly what I have. I was grateful for, and I am grateful for, my healthy body. I'm grateful for the fact that my legs work and were strong enough to climb that mountain every single day. I'm grateful for the fact that I have 5 senses that enable me to experience the glorious beauty that exists around us, and that I had every single day last year. And I am grateful for my family, my friends, my girlfriend that support me and help me to get through that. So gratitude is a simple tip that it can take 1 minute to 5 minutes, depending on how long you want to spend each day being grateful for. But last year was the first time that I did this every single day, even though I've known about it and I practice it on occasion. and it was the first year that I haven't got sick. And in doing something so extreme and outdoors with all the opportunities for bad things to happen, I don't believe that there's any what do you call it? There is no such thing as coincidence. And I really do believe that if you start a practice with gratitude today, and you can start literally after this video, I hope you pause it, take 5 minutes to sit and think about what you have in your life right now that puts a smile on your heart, gives you an intense feeling of love. And the more you start to focus on these things that you have every day, the more it'll help you to achieve the things that you are working towards and live with a more fulfilling life. I hope you found this video useful. I hope you will also start to be practicing gratitude every single day. Click the subscribe button if you aren't a subscriber already, and you'll get notifications of all the new videos. And stay tuned for some exciting news and developments that are going to be coming up. Have a great start to your week. Cheers.